Hari Om to every one of you. Hope you all remember the anecdote shared previously. Through the different role played by God, He is reminding us to see Him in every situation and in every individual. You remember He, in the form of a poised teacher and also a rebellious child, and ultimately how the transformation took place in Him. All these things were beautifully brought out by Him through that particular incident. Our whole thrust will be on inquest of God. If we have to really assimilate the theme contained in each and every chapter, we should be very clear about this, the purpose for which we are going through this particular year-long Swadhyaya program. Apart from the apparent characters and the situations, an earnest effort has to be made to see the finger of God. That is important. On the same wavelength, we will try to go through another anecdote which he places before us. There was one Dr. Mark, a well-known cancer specialist in the United States. He was invited by a group of friends in a far-off place to give an award for the exemplary work he has done. So he went to the airport, got into the aircraft. It took off. After some time, it developed some technical snag. So it was announced that they are going to land in another airport. And there it was reported that it would take 3-4 hours for the aircraft to become all right for the next flight. So that will not go along with the program that is scheduled. So he was forced to engage a taxi car. And as he was proceeding, the weather changed, there was storm, there was heavy rain. Heavy means, heaviest rain, where it was difficult for people to see the road itself. And because of that, he lost the road. The particular road. And he was driving through a place where there are no human habitation at all. He was hungry, he got frustrated, so many things, What are we to do now? So he was looking for a house where from he could telephone to the people that what had happened. Suddenly he saw a house in an isolated place. He went there, somehow got out of the car and knocked at the door. It was opened by a lady. She said lovingly, "Please come in." He said, "Is there a telephone here?" She said, "I'm sorry, we don't have telephone or any such gadget here. Anyhow, having come, why don't you please come in and sit down?" And she prepared a cup of tea with some snacks. That is what exactly he needed at that particular moment. And then she came and said, "This is the time for my prayer. Would you like to join?" Spontaneously, the reply came from the doctor, "I believe only in honest and sincere and hard work. Not anything more than that. You carry on with your prayer." So she was observing whatever rituals or whatever way she used to pray. He asked her, "What did you pray?" In the meantime, the doctor also saw the child in the crib, who looked very sickly. So she must be praying for him only. That's what he surmised. And he asked, "What did you pray?" So he said, "I was praying that some relief should be given to my child. Recently, when we consulted, we were told that the only doctor who can do something for your child is Dr. Mark. We have absolutely no clue, no idea as to how we can reach out. nor do we have the wherewithal also. But still I have hope. Though God has not answered so far, I still have hope that one day He will answer my prayers. When he heard this, he couldn't believe. Tears started flowing. Till that moment, he has not applied his mind on the word God. Then everything flashed before his mind, one by one, one by one, one by one. And he could see that the mysterious way in which he was led to this house, where he had the real role to perform. Through this anecdote, viewing it from the spiritual angle, we realize that his plans are beautiful. Nobody can, even with their puny intellect, conceive all these things. You just imagine one by one how he arranged the doctor to become an expert in his profession, how he was motivated by his friends to give him an award, how he got into the aircraft, how the aircraft developed problems, how he was landed forcefully in another airport, where he was forced to take up a taxi, and then as he was driving, God willed that it should be intercepted, and then the heavy rain, the storm, with the result that he loses the way, and then he was mysteriously led to the house where his actual presence is needed. So then we understand he is a supreme planner. And the way to know that he is behind everything and and his plannings are meticulous, perfect, foolproof. As Papa used to say, simple faith. That is enough. Simple faith in him is enough. So that is the message, take home message for all of us, being being one of these aspirants who would like to really feel his presence in everybody, at all times. Papa says, unquestioning surrender to God's will is faith. In order to get this stamped in our heart, he brought out a beautiful anecdote. So let this be assimilated in this manner. Hari Om.